St. John. And a big head kick immediately thrown and caught from Isaacson, and Frost right on top of him.
Yeah, you guess Cody Isaacson coming out with that big technique, and Frost was able to catch it and take him down, and now goes to work on top. These are 5-minute rounds, and you will see the striking to the head. So you see Brendan Frost trying to pass, get into that mount position.
Started in the full guard of Isaacson, in the half guard now, trying to pass and get to the side, and does so now. But Isaacson able to spring his way up and land a takedown of his own.
Excellent work by Cody Isaacson, working to try and get out of the position that was put there by not really connecting with the head kick. And a good work here, and now landing strikes from the top on his own. He's got a lot of time to work.
So both fighters with some time on top, just 1 minute in, and Isaacson dropping the right hand there and trying to find a home for it. On the other side, it's Brendan Frost now trying to work his way out. Isaacson now trying to take him back down to the ground.
You have to use the cage to be able to get yourself up unless you're going to be working the legs and trying to push away the hips. And that is what Brendan Frost is doing. And now's a nice up kick using the legs to try and push Isaacson away. Good tenacity by Isaacson coming forward.
Comes back in, winds up again in a half guard. Landing shots to the body, not much damage, just to let him know he's there. Trying to scramble back now, Jeremy, into the guard, but Isaacson doing a good job of keeping that one leg out separated so that can't happen. Now posturing up and landing a nice couple punches from the top.
Well, and holding on to the head is Brendan Frost, but that leaves his face exposed, and you see what's happened now is Isaacson is holding on, and now Brendan Frost uses the hand to block, but Isaacson with the back now trying to go to work getting that rear naked choke.
And it might be even a reverse triangle here, Jeremy.
Switching to an armbar. Lots of pressure here from Isaacson.
And lots of time, too, trying to land punches. He's got him in that triangle position, but not yet able to put the pressure on. And you can see him squeezing now, trying to get his opponent to tap. Cody Isaacson on top. Brendan Frost in some trouble here, Jeremy, and he's busted open.
Yeah, big shot there from Cody Isaacson. Busted open Brendan Frost. He's dripping very heavily from a nasty cut above his eye, but now comes through and is on a top position. But that cut is in a dangerous position, and that's one of those ones that the doctor can look at. And it's an unfortunate thing, especially if Brendan Frost is able to keep pushing forward and keep being able to be competitive in this fight if he loses to a cut. But our cut man, Mike Short, who's outside, has just collected a lot of gear to try and work on that cut during the break.
So Brendan Frost continuing on top here after escaping an inverted triangle attempt from Cody Isaacson.
Now he's in a decent position. He's trying to bait the arm triangle and was unable to keep the position. Had the head underneath the arm of Cody Isaacson, but Cody Isaacson a little too experienced to fall for that, what could be an old man trick, and oh, that was a big shot from Brendan Frost.
Yeah, big right hand. He loaded to go to it again, and that time Isaacson slipped it and got away and is now on top. An arm-in guillotine attempt here from Frost. He's pulling back, but it doesn't look like it's deeper than I first thought, Jeremy, but with the arm in, that pressure not all that great on the neck.
It is under the chin, but Isaacson doing an excellent job attacking the grip, working the position first. Too often in that guillotine position, we see younger fighters will try and strike from that position, not feeling the danger. Isaacson immediately recognized the danger, attacked the grip, and was able to secure himself a good top position now.
Isaacson on top in favor, working here in round number 1 of a scheduled 3 as Isaacson postures up but is unable to connect and does so again, trying to drop the elbow there on the forehead of Brendan Frost, who was cut badly, Jeremy, about 2 minutes into this fight, and so far it hasn't really seemed to affect him all that much.
No, but you do notice that he is turning the cut away from the right hand of Cody Isaacson. He's not allowing him to target that cut with the right hand. You see Isaacson trying to trap that hand down. He has done so now, but Brendan Frost able to get that hand out.
So more punches to the ribs from Isaacson with just 5 seconds remaining. in round number 1. Isaacson will end it on top.
You know that Cody Isaacson knows that it's there, so he's going to be targeting that location.
And some big punches being thrown there, and we've seen a couple big punches end fights from Fort St. John fighters tonight.
Cody Isaacson pushing up against the cage, trying to make Brendan Frost carry the weight. A nice knee landed. Brendan Frost with the over-under position. Now to double unders. With the double unders and a big swing, and that one connected. Cody Isaacson is stunned, but immediately gets back and starts throwing himself.
And through the big knee to the midsection, bouncing back and trying to maybe use that reach. But here comes Brendan Frost, another nice combination there to take Isaacson to the ground, and he's got to get working, Jeremy.
Well, and Isaacson got hit with a big shot, and instead of shying away and staying on his feet where he could take more punishment, he abandoned to a position where he could try and control it, get his bells back, not ringing quite as bad as they are right now, and get back to being able to use his abilities to come in this fight. But this is Brendan Frost with just under 4 minutes to go, and at this point, if he's able to stay on top for this position, he's going to be able to land some big damage to Cody Isaacson.
And a nice roll through there from Isaacson, just as you said that, Jeremy. Sweeps him and gets him into a guard position, and now on top is Cody Isaacson, and like you said, maybe now recovering from that big punch and getting himself into a position where he can start to recover a bit, as well as make the judges forget that he was rocked early in this round.
There's one thing that I've seen Cody Isaacson do twice, and it looks like he's giving up his back, and the second he feels his opponent shift his weight to take the back, he immediately brings the opponent down underneath his guard. So an excellent technique there, and an interesting switch, one that I haven't seen been used, that's being used by Cody Isaacson.
Now Brendan Frost tried to get over top but was unable to do so, and as a result has eaten several lefts from Cody Isaacson in this position. Again, trying to push off the fence, and the same result. Isaacson holds him down, feeds him a couple lefts, and you can see that leg up against the fence again, as it's going to look like Brendan Frost tried to get out there. Frost now grabbing around the neck of Isaacson, trying to hold him down, looking for that guillotine. Obviously, Isaacson not all that threatened by it, as he hasn't started to attach the grip yet, but now it looks like he might start defending.
And some punches being landed to the midsection here. You look here, Cody Isaacson is putting his head against Brendan Frost's head. And the reason he's doing it, now an arm triangle off to the side. It's very tight. He's able to get through. Lots of sweat from both of these fighters. And now a top position trying to be taken here from Cody Isaacson. And Brendan Frost able to get to his feet and land some big punches.
Isaacson covering up, trying to kick out. Brendan Frost is swarming, and Isaacson, very good job to get him inside the guard, and again, limit the opportunity of Frost to end this fight.
We look at both of these fighters, and you watch where they're positioning their head. They're positioning their head just underneath the head of their opponent, and the reason that they do that is for location. It's hard to see where your opponent's head is at all times.
Oh, there's an armbar here.
Oh, that is tight.
And that is it. Cody Isaacson, your winner by armbar, as Brendan Frost gets caught. What a fight between these two pros.
And that was a vicious armbar. A lot of power put into that one, and he took a lot of punishment to be able to secure that armbar, and an excellent job here by Cody Isaacson, who now has a cut on his own eye.